Hey, Lexus, take me to Mojo Coffee. I haven't touched the club. We're going on almost 2 weeks. It's huge to get away from golf sometimes, reset and enjoy life outside of golf, and going to the local coffee joint and starting the day, maybe go fish. It's nice to just fully get away from golf and enjoy yourself. Can I get an iced vanilla latte, please? Can you make that actually with almond milk?
Iced vanilla latte?
Thank you.
Yeah,
have a good one.
Calculating route to McCormick Ranch Golf Club.
I started when I was 3 years old. My mom took me to a driving range. She just thought, oh, this is a way to get Wyndham to calm down and just get me out of the house, really. And I hit the full bucket and asked for another one, and ended up spending a little over an hour just hitting golf balls, and really enjoyed it at a young age. Growing up in Denver, I obviously had to weather the elements with golf. Now as a professional, you kind of need a place that's good weather year-round, and so I moved down here. Now I have good weather, hot weather, all year round. Typically on a golf course, a lot of carp to clean the lake. There'll also be typically bass. I used to sneak out on golf courses to go fish in between practicing or, after practicing. One of my golf coaches, Craig Coy, got me really into fishing, and I would almost spend more time fishing than I would golfing. I was obsessed with it. The rhythm of a golf swing and how patient you have to be in transition is kind of how you have to be in fly fishing. It all started on a golf course and then led to me fishing all different rivers in Colorado to now fishing around the country. Now I want to go around the world. I only get to go maybe less than 5 times a year, but when I do it, I really do love it, and it's my favorite thing to do.
Lately I've been so lost.
I'm building a home here in Scottsdale. Now with some great success in golf, I'm able to do something I've always dreamed of, which is building my own home. And so it's become now a passion project. I really love architecture. I love landscaping, and I've really gotten into it. And hopefully this is maybe one of many things that I do outside of golf I really enjoy. This front entrance is pretty amazing. This is gonna be all glass. And as you come into this great area, this is the kitchen, the great room, and then it flows right into the outside where we'll have a bunch of fun things and pools and hot tubs and some golf areas, maybe pickleball court. Kind of make it the Wyndham compound, if you will. And when I get here, I get to just relax and enjoy just being home, which I don't get to do very often. 2023 was definitely a turning point in my golf career. Captured my first win at the Wells Fargo Championship at Quail Hollow. And then you fast forward only a few weeks later, and I go and win the US Open at LACC and capture my first major. So satisfying to overcome any sort of demons or anxiety, thinking that you can't do it, and actually doing it. It was a huge accomplishment mentally for my career to be able to overcome all of that. A great way for me to kind of get away from whether it's golf, business, life, and to really help reset my mind mentally and get into a great spot is typically for me to get out in nature. There's not a lot of people, especially men, that want to talk about the mental health and things that they're struggling with. I struggled with telling people my emotions, kept everything deep down inside, and then there'd be an explosion of emotions and anger. I started working with a sports psychologist that was really big on having me meditate. I've always kind of had some anxiety and angst around golf and certain things, and so she suggested I meditate, and it's something that's part of my daily routine that really helps me. I'm so much stronger mentally. I feel like I'm happier. I feel like I'm just in a great place. It's really helped me to be able to talk to someone about all of life's issues and struggles, not just the golf stuff. You know, I just felt like my mom was watching over me today, and you know, she can't be here, and miss you, Mom. And my mom passed away a little over 10 years ago. When she was passing, told me to play big and play for something greater than myself. She goes, Wyndham, I believe you're going to do great things in your life, and especially in golf, but I want to make sure that it's not for your own personal gain, but to use your platform to help and influence others. So she said, play big, play for something bigger and greater than yourself. And I've now taken that, and it's become a life mantra or motto, and then it's now my charity foundation that we give back to people that are dealing with cancer like my family did and my mom did, and it's a huge part of my life. My mom lived in LA for a good part of her life. When I won, it was kind of a moment where I looked up and just said thank you and said, this was for you, Mom. It was a very special moment. That moment, that putt, tapping it in, winning the US Open is a moment I'll remember for the rest of my life. It's the biggest tournament, it's the hardest tournament in golf. It's the hardest one to win, and it's amazing that I was able to accomplish that goal. It's hard to follow up a great year with another really good year, and I did that, and now I'm trying to refocus and get ready for the next year and hope it's my best year yet.